Come on over, it's time for Tim Friend.
Welcome back. It's me again, here to bug you about being on Tim Friend again. You should be on Tim Friend with me. You should do it. I'd love you forever. No, I probably don't know you, so go away. Well, it's kind of dumb that we sent Raven up there, because there were no enemies for him to fight. And Sane's still kind of trailing along here too, but at least Sane can buy like 3 Iron Lances. Because we've got Kent and we've got Sane and we've got Florina. That's 3. Is there anyone else? I don't remember. I don't think so. I think we should be okay. We will buy another hand axe though. And another 2 javelins. Because javelins and hand axes, they're useful. Don't let anyone tell you they're not. Alright, let's have Florina move up and kill this Wyvern Rider. If she can. Yeah, she can use their Slim Lance too. She might take a little bit of poison, which would be irritating, certainly, but it's not the end of the world, and it actually gives Priscilla a lot more healing to do, so I mean, whatever, who cares? We also just got the Restore Staff in this chapter, which you might have seen. And that lets us cure poison and other status effects. And the key word there is other status effects, because poison is like the least... it's the least something. Yeah, that's a good note to end it on, Tim. Well done. It's the least aggravating of the status effects. Don't get me wrong, they're all aggravating, but like I said when we got the Sleep Staff a long time ago, Sleep and Berserk are fucking bullshit status effects that I hate. And I honestly don't really think they believe in a Fire Emblem game. I think they fucking wreck it to a degree. Like, I'm fine with, I don't know, like, they're just so incredibly debilitating. Like, both of them mean you don't get to use your unit on that turn, and one of them means that you could kill your own unit. Or 2 units somehow, I guess. I mean, you can't kill 2 units. But it's dumb. I think it's dumb and bad. So I don't like the status staffs in the Game Boy Advance games. That's what I'm trying to get across, I suppose. But the poison, that's okay. But we're gonna save some charges on Restore just in case of bullshit in later chapters. So sue me, I guess? Don't. That would be weird, and why would you waste so many legal dollars over nothing? I mean, I guess I would lose many legal dollars as well. I don't like lawsuits. I think the concept of them is strong and they can be very useful, but I don't like the sort of culture that has sprung up around like using them to get what you want out of people, I suppose. I think it's dumb. I'm not a fan. Wah, Tim cries. Welcome back to Tim Cries, where we talk about today's events, and he gets grumpy, probably. We'll waste a little bit of experience there. Sorry about that, but whatever. I don't give a shit. Because I would put Eliwood up in front, but I do want him to get those support points with Ninian, because it's nice. I want to get that support rank up, and then I can put Ninian next to Florina and get them to have a support rank together. Yay! And have a bunch of people being nice to each other. That's all I want in life, is people to be nice to each other. Sane one-shots a fucking Pegasus Knight with a weapon triangle disadvantage, because he's sane, motherfuckers. He's crazy. He'll come get you. But we do want to kill these brigands. I'm not sure how many more brigands there are on this map, but these houses are important to me. I did look it up. It turns out the house in the top does have an Elysian whip, so we could promote Florina as soon as she hits 20. And the other one contains a worm slayer, which is not some kind of gardening device, but in fact something that is super effective against dragons and wyverns. So that's useful. That's really fucking useful. I mean, what more the fuck do you want, you know? Because these Wyvern Riders have such huge defenses, it's very irritating. We'll have Sane kill whichever one of these fuckers. Ooh, we can also have Legault come down here and get his own kills. Yes, please. Here you go, Legault. Do that one. Oh, the crit! I love those thief crits. I think thieves have some of the coolest animations. And it's not even new. almost exact same animation was in Fire Emblem 6, the sequel prequel. And it's still good. I still really like it. Oswin can move up in front of Legault, though. And Eliwood can move over here. And Sane can move up and kill Sane can hang out for a second. What's it do? Okay, we should. Nope, don't trust it. I don't trust it. I'm worried that there's like a nomad trooper or some shit back here. I haven't seen one yet, but they could be out there. I don't want to move Florina in Fog of War missions, man. It's scary shit. I don't like it. I hate Fog of War. We will have Lynn move up, and with her steel sword she can one-shot the rest of this brigand's health off, and then we'll have Sane move up and kill the archer. And then maybe someday Lynn will get a point of strength, and we won't have to equip her with weapons that are too heavy for her, and eventually we'll get one of Ninian's rings that increases strength or some shit, and then we'll use that on Lynn, and it'll be almost like she's a good unit, but in fact she's using resources that should be on better units. Don't say that, Tim. Don't say that. Lynn is the best. She's the best. She's cute as fuck. And it's not, I don't always get Lynns that are screwed this hard in strength. But it does happen. And, you know, that sucks. It always sucks when a unit you really like gets screwed in a stat. Like sometimes, like Hector. I've had Hectors with less speed than this. And that really blows. Because as much as I think Lynn is a super cutie patootie, I love Hector. And so it really sucks when Hector sucks. You know, it's not fun. Fuck, I've moved Priscilla into the wrong spot, and now I have to fucking dance for her or some shit. I'll get her some experience at least, I guess. I'd want her to fucking stand next to Eliwood. Get that fucking experience. That was a Jon Stewart reference, I suppose. Dated off. I'm dated when this will come out. It's pretty funny. But yeah, this is a pretty short chapter, especially compared to the last one. It's relatively uncomplicated. And just that the reinforcements don't come from like crazy places. There's side objectives, but you can get them on the way to your main objective because the boss is over here. He's just hiding. Sane doesn't get the one shot. That makes me a little bit sad. It's sort of a nice little breather mission. It's still challenging, but like a lot of the enemies are Pegasus Knights and Monks, which are relatively easy to beat because they don't have high strength and they don't have high defense, so it's just kind of like, oh, fodder. We just get to chew through a bunch of dudes for a while. And that's nice, it's relaxing, because if you didn't have a hellish time in the last one, or no, if you did have a hellish time in the last one, then it's likely that you want a breather style mission, especially one where you have vendors where you can replace all the weapons you broke. So I really like the pacing on this one. It's kind of like a quiet mission that doesn't like slam you into a new epic story immediately. It's just like, ah, shit, assassins are still trying to get you even though you stopped Nurgle by taking Ninian. So it's nice, it's good shit. We'll move Legault down here, and we'll use that torch again just to boost up his vision radius. So I want to see what's down here. Looks like a brigand and the boss. His name is Oleg, and he is a warrior, which is like an upgraded Dorcas or Bartray. And he's got a hero crest that doesn't drop on death, so that means we need to steal it from him, which will make it very interesting. He's got a killer axe and a steel bow. Means we definitely want to fight him with his bow out, because those critical hits from bosses are no fun over here. Who do we even want to... I still don't want to send Florina up here. It doesn't look like there's nomads down here, but that just means we can send Florina down here. So we'll have Florina come and get the Worm Slayer, I think. Yeah, the guy's like, was that a Wyvern Rider? Have a sword that's good against Wyvern Riders. Wow, cool, crazy. Yeah, we'll pick that up with Florina, just so we can have Legault keep 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, run back up here next turn. We're gonna keep killing shit with Sane and Lynn and Florina and Legault as best we can, because those are the people that that we're gonna promote the soonest out of this merry little band. Fuck, where's Raven? Is he still all the way back there like a prick? Sane gets a pretty saney level. where he gets no speed, but he does get strength, so hooray. Ninian, goddamn. Want you guys to get together, Ninian and Eliwood, but you always gotta be doing things that are kind of inconvenient, and you're always like a square away. It's kind of a pain in the ding-dong, but we're gonna make it happen. It's gonna happen. It's a pretty, I think it's a pretty quick growing support conversation as well, so it shouldn't be too painful. But it'll be painful enough, you know? It's still still a pain grinding out these supports. I've been thinking a lot about the supports since our last session, and one of the things that I now think is that how they did the supports in Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, which was a Fire Emblem game on the GameCube, was they had support conversations that were triggered between chapters. And I think I like that better than doing it in the middle of chapters. But I think they also did it not based on how many turns you spent next to someone, I think. At least, I think that's true. And if it is true, I like that better. Because making people stand next to each other for many, many turns, it's a pain in the ding-dong, especially when you're kind of relying on supports to play through and have as much fun as possible, then you're having a boring time having as much fun as possible. And that's not good. You don't want to have a boring time so you can have a fun time. You want to just have a fun time. I mean, that's not to say that you can't do boring things if you're going to get that sweet, sweet delayed gratification. But, like, to an extent, like, there's a difference between doing things that are comfortable and doing things that are boring. Ooh, there's a Wyvern Rider. No, thank you very much. Get out of there, Legault. What's up here? It's an archer. What has he got? He's got a... Oh god, poison bow, and a Wyvern Rider too. So we'll have Raven. We'll have Priscilla move and heal someone. Probably, let's do Lynn, because she's got her defenses still pretty garbage. And is she poisoned now? No, she's not poisoned. She just took a hit from one of those monks. That's right. But we'll have Raven move up slightly so that Ninian can dance for him, so he can get a little closer to the fray. Then we'll have Eliwood go stand next to her again. And then, because we do want to get Raven up to max level, because he's fairly close. And we've got the promotion item for him, so him and Florina are really our people of choice for getting to max level as soon as possible right now. Because, I mean, we do want to get Sane to max level, but we don't have a Knight's Crest for him, so, I mean, we can't do it even if we wanted to. God, I'm scared about that guy with a bow. So we do want Florina and Raven to be the ones getting the most experience. Unfortunately, in this mission, due to poor play on Raven's part, and fear on my part, Florina and Raven probably have gotten the least experience. So we'll make sure to get Raven or Florina the final hit on the boss. It looks like Florina might get up to max level if we just feed her all the rest of the kills in this mission. But I can't guarantee that, I guess. Ooh, let's also try to get in a hit on this Wyvern Rider before it starts charging in, so that whoever it hits will be able to kill it in kind. Let's have Hector move up here so we can stand next to his future wife. And have Eliwood move over here. There's an arena in this map, and I'm sort of deciding not to use it. Because they're boring and risky. Like, my sort of feeling on arenas is like you're either abusing it or you're not using it. And there's only one chapter where I break that. And it's one of the chapters where you have an arena and you only have, it's like, shop for 5 turns. Like, that's literally the fucking objective of the map. Just kind of just shop, and you have 5 turns in which to do it. So it's not. I use it in that one because it's like it's your last chance at the arena. You might as well get some fucking experience points. But also, like, on the other hand, I guess I should say, I'd rather do no arenas than just or spend a fuck ton of time getting up really low-leveled units as much as I can. Here's the Elysian Whip. And that might be, like, one of the last characters we're going to get. Comes in very underleveled, but we're going to use her because has one of the best fucking personalities in the game. Or best stories in the game. And So, like, if we get to an arena and we can abuse it for her, then we will. But other than that, I don't really like to use arenas in this game, because you don't get a huge amount of super underleveled units. And that's a way that the sequel prequel to this game really fucks with you, because you get a lot of units way too late. And like you get one that's like, you get... Alright, so there's no like 10 chapter long tutorial in Fire Emblem 6, but there is a fucking level 1 unit you get at like chapter 13 or some shit like that. And that's not good. That's not good design, guys. Like, it's not even super rewarding to get her leveled up, because her stats aren't that much better than other people's. So why have that? Why would you make a person like that? The balance is just so fucked in that game sometimes. Ugh. I mean, it's fun. Like I said, it's a fine game. I definitely have fun playing it, but there's a lot of frustrating bits, and mostly it's the unit balance, I'm gonna be real. Like, everyone has such terrible growths, and you get underleveled characters way too late, and then you get, like, even like some of the pre-promoted characters you get are either way too good or way too terrible. And so that's dumb. I think it's just so scattershot. And it's true, I think it's like the first Fire Emblem game by a new like director or some shit. I haven't investigated it too much. But if that's the case, then that makes sense. And to be fair, they fucking nailed it with the sequel prequel to it. Which is this game, which is great. Like, there's a lot of, like, the unit balance is a lot better. There's a lot less units that are just completely unusable. Or it's not even, like, unusable. Technically, you can probably beat any Fire Emblem game with any units. But it's like, you're less punished for choosing bad units in this game, because the bad units aren't bad enough to the point where you feel like you're totally fucking screwed forever. You know what I mean? Like, you're not doomed for using a unit that's below average. You're just kind of like, oh, well, whatever. This guy was better, maybe I'll use them next time. And that's fine, that's good. That makes you want to replay the game. But, like, as it is right now, it's like, or as it is in the sequel prequel, or sorry, prequel sequel, it's like, I don't want to play the game again, because I'm probably going to use the same units again, because that's the only way I could fucking beat the game, is by using those units in this order. And that sucks. That's dumb and bad. Oh, Florina hit 19, and I wasn't paying attention. Looks like she capped speed, though. You can tell because it's glowy and green. She's very good. I don't know if we need the boss kill for her to max out, but yeah, I don't know. I just straight up don't know. We forgot to have Priscilla heal someone, so we'll have her move up to her brother husband, which sounds like a polygamous thing. Move up next to Raven, but heal Sane, because her heart will always go to the true ladies' man in the party, who is Sane, who we're not even getting with anyone. Sad day. Gives me a little cry in Cry Town. I mean, I might be able to. I need to look at my fucking support chart again. But Priscilla's already level 17 using those fucking physics staffs. Really helps out. Which means she might be promoting, like, the next chapter, which is, like, the fastest I will have ever promoted Priscilla, I think. But that's awesome. Go her. I mean, I'm super down for an early Priscilla, because it's so lame to have her promote, like, 3 chapters later than most of the rest of the party. And it's like, alright, you're not as good at combat as everyone else is, so, well, I mean, thanks for coming, I guess, but we'll have everyone else do it. Yeah, that's always the trouble with healers in these games where you get like 11 experience for fucking using a staff. Oh god, I'm way over time. Well, whatever. I mean, we'll finish this chapter in the next episode of Tim Friend, because right now we're just dealing with the too many reinforcements in this chapter. But I'll see you guys then. So see you guys later, everybody. Tim Friend.